Welcome back. My name is Max. It is hot out today. I'm in Costa Rica. If you're new with me here, I'm a communication skills coach. And today we are checking out some Niall Horan and Lizzo. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button. Let's get started.
Look at
Hey,
you,
y'all.
my beautiful woman. How's it going?
Oh, you know. It's going good. This is the sexiest call I've ever been on.
Yeah, me too. Bit hot in this nutmeg-colored suit. By the way, look,
Sexier than nutmeg.
you said it. I didn't. How about all of those awards?
You hear Niall's little there?
How about all of those awards?
It's almost like he's a little nervous. He isn't as smooth and comfortable as I've normally seen him.
Your fans go by what?
The lesbians.
Woohoo!
We're all lesbians.
Oh my God, it's amazing. Well, I've sorted out mine tonight. Mine are now called the Horan Dogs.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, and it depends what country you come from. It sounds a little bit different.
Oh, in America, it's a horn dog, okay?
Gotta love how Lizzo just gets straight to the point. You know, there's no beating around the bush with her. She just gets straight to the point, and that's what I like about her. Very direct, big personality, projects her voice, isn't afraid to be seen, likes to be heard, very comfortable in the spotlight. Like, I really like the way she communicates and presents herself. You can tell that Niall appreciates this big personality, and I feel like Niall actually compliments these big personalities or these very direct personalities. He seems to get along with these types of people who are outspoken and blunt and direct.
I think you're giving me a one erection, baby.
Like, Lizzo will go there with the vulgarity. I can't see Niall going there. Niall will go there in the sense that he'll appreciate it and acknowledge it, but it's rare that you hear Niall actually go there.
Before you became the queen of the lesbians, you had some previous jobs. You used to be the queen of Liberty Tax. Tell us about that.
So Niall doing a good job there as a presenter. He realized that there's a little bit of a joke in there, so I'm gonna pause to let the audience absorb that.
Before you became the queen of the lesbians, you had some previous jobs.
But in addition to that, what he did was he brought in information from prior in the conversation
The lesbians.
and used it as a segue into the next part of his conversation.
Before you became the queen of the lesbians,
When you can show people you care about them, that you've been listening to them, that goes a long way. And just something we can learn from Niall there is remembering what someone said earlier in the conversation and bringing it back into the future.
At a job interview, I wore heels, my hair was done, my makeup was, you know what I'm saying? I've always been a performer, and I always take my jobs very seriously. So I went up to Liberty Tax, beat to the guys, ready to spin some signs. I was on the corner spinning them damn signs, but I looked too good, so they promoted me to be Lady Liberty.
I love how Lizzo just hypes herself up. Obviously, there's a hint of humor in there, and we as an audience appreciate it. It doesn't come across as her being arrogant or that she's bragging. You know, to me, that's a sign of her showing herself some love, mixed with just a little bit of humor.
did you have any like sales pitch lines while you were spinning the thing?
No, it was body language, Niall.
And that's why I think another reason why so many people love Niall is because he shows his appreciation through his humor. Right? He's got a really good sense of humor, and he gives people the time of day when they deliver a joke. It's fun to be around people who can appreciate and laugh at your jokes and your humor.
I was in like thousands of girl groups. My first girl group ever was called the Cornrow Clique. And we'd be like, Cornrow Clique! And we all had different colored cornrows, and we would wear different colored Jordans. And we would walk down the street rapping our songs.
Right. Do you know any lyrics? Or
She doesn't second guess herself, it doesn't seem like. She's proud of herself. She's proud of what she does. That's a big part of engaging people. is if someone seems to genuinely enjoy speaking about the things that they speak about, we're so much more drawn to them. And that's mood contagion in action. So she certainly has a contagious mood, and I certainly like the amount of self-love she shows herself. Doesn't come across as arrogant to me. It comes across as fun.
Our first hit song, it was #1 on the high school charts in Houston, Texas. It was called It Don't Matter Though. And we'd be like, man, it don't matter though. It don't matter though. Man, it don't matter though.
It don't matter though. It don't matter though. It don't matter though.
There you go.
She's just unapologetically herself, but it's just a ton of fun to watch. And Niall's completely playing into her shtick, which just makes this chemistry really fun.
I'm grateful to Cardi B too. She really killed it on the song, and her and Cardi Jr. were in my music video. You know, she brought her pregnant ass to set, and I'm eternally grateful. You know, because if I was pregnant, I would want to sit my ass at home and prop my feet and eat some hot Cheetos and Takis.
I do that, and I'm not even pregnant.
There you go. You want to change that? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, like Niall's so warm and approachable. It's like you feel comfortable throwing these type of jokes around him. So I think Lizzo's kind of, you know, in a way testing him. And he can take it, but it's just fun to explore those subjects with him because he wouldn't go there himself. But he's a good sport about it.
Lyric in the song, no, I ain't Drake yet. Do explain.
Okay, so the original line was, no, I ain't Niall yet, but the label said it.
And Niall's just harmless. He comes across as a very trustworthy guy. So I think that's why this humor really works with him as well.
Provocative, so I changed it to Drake, a safer bet.
Yeah. Job done, take it off, move on.
And notice how Niall will engage with your humor. He'll add on to people's jokes quite often. Like, he really listens to you in that way. That's his version of showing his interest in you. Like, I think that's a big part of Niall's personality and the way he bonds with people. And you see him do it right here with Lizzo as well.
Safer bet.
Yeah. Job done, take it off, move on.
I pulled up and there was like all of these like girls, all these fans, and I was like, oh my gosh, my fans are waiting for me outside. I got out the car, they ain't give a about me. They ain't give a so wait a minute. I said, who are all these people here for? And then I went inside and it was you, and they introduced me to you, and you were like, congratulations, Lizzo, you're smashing it. And I was like, I'll smash you.
She's got no reservations about speaking her mind. Very honest, very upfront, and it's refreshing in a way. She shows her confidence through her authenticity and by keeping it real.
By the way, since then, all of my fans, and I'm sure your fans too, feel like we should date. I just did that as well.
So listen, Niall's initiating the flirting as well.
All of my fans, and I'm sure your fans too, feel like we should date.
Lizzo's being very direct in the sense that she's saying, like, we should smash. But Niall's initiating a lot of the questions, just like he did there.
Maybe they're onto something. Maybe they're onto something, but before we commit, we should maybe see if we're, like, good for each other. I created a little quiz, I've got some answers prepared, and I've called it...
Nervous.
Are we compatible? Question number 1 is, if we get married, would you make me sign a prenup?
Ooh. Wait a minute, who got more money?
Yeah, true. That One Direction money. I don't know, that's a good one.
See if you could turn me on with your sexiest animal noise.
You know what? I can do a really sexy hawk.
These two are perfect for late night. Both very positive people, right? They've got a fun banter, a fun chemistry. It would be really fun to see them in person interacting because I feel like that would just bring their chemistry to a whole nother level. But you can tell they really like each other. I don't actually think there's anything romantic there. I think it's more of just they seem like they'd be good friends. Part of their humor and their dynamic is joking around being romantic. But I don't know if it would actually work. I don't know if they're actually into each other. Maybe. You never know. Fun to see them communicating here, and I just love how unapologetically herself Lizzo is. Very fun, very bold. Something we can definitely take away from her communication skills is just like her authenticity, and I think that's what just draws people to her. She just does a good job of staying true to who she is, and you know, she's having fun with Niall here. She's having fun with him, and he's not running away from the boldness. He's staying right in the pocket and absorbing it and firing it right back. So Niall could play the game too. He doesn't initiate the vulgarity and the boldness as much, but he can certainly play that game.
That's so impressive.
Okay, your turn. Oh, God. That's what it sounds like, Niall.
That was fun. That was fun. As always, if you want to watch my uncut reaction and analysis, you can. All you need to do is click on my Patreon link below. Other than that, I appreciate you tuning in. My name is Max. I will catch you soon. Peace.